Welcome to the Big and Small Podcast, coming to you from Plymouth, Massachusetts. Just a couple of guys drinking some beers, having some chow, and talking all things sports.
All right. Here we are at Gillis again. This is become our normal spot. We got the logo up behind us. Things are looking good. This is episode number 67. 67. Imagine that. It's a lot of episodes.
100%, yeah. Gillis' Tavern, thanks, Jimmy. Our subscribers, we got a good amount more coming in. We got.
Yeah, thanks to me.
What do you mean, you? I sent out a whole thing for it, and now the people know.
Yeah.
I got Sunday. I got some more Sunday down here.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good work, Ricky.
All right. Remember, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. We need the subscribe button on both Instagram and YouTube.
Yep.
YouTube, all right? I know if you watch a little bit of the show, boom, just click that subscribe. It costs you nothing. Helps us out, and we keep it rolling. So, big week, coming off a Patriots win, ready to roll, I think.
But yeah, we're gonna first talk about the bees.
Is that what you want to call it?
The woes of the bees.
4 and 4-5. Excuse me. 4-5-1 overall. You can't score.
Last place.
You're in last place in the Atlantic. What is wrong?
Well, let me give you the good news.
Okay.
Corpusalo's a pretty good goalie. Not a bad 1-2 punch they got going there. I think that's a good thing. He seems like he's solid.
We shall see on that front.
I think
He had a good game. Yeah.
I think he's had 2 good games. I think whatever they got going with their goalies, whatever they do there, it works. So I feel good about that. But
Can't score.
they can't score, and I think it's a temporary issue. I think Marchand is peeling off the cobwebs from his. I think he had 3 operations in the offseason. I mean, it takes a little while to get ramped up. They're out of sorts with their lines.
Say hi, quick.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
They're out of sorts with the lines.
Well, I think that my worry is right now. I mean, the only positive I have is that superstars have been terrible. Supposed superstars.
Yeah.
But are they? Is Marchand getting a little bit older? Can't do it. He's not the biggest guy. Love him as a player.
You're right.
But can he not quite do what he used to do? I mean, his hands last night were so bad. It was scary. Pastrnak can't do it. He can't do it on his own. That's for sure. I think Lindholm's a good player, but he's not as dynamic as I thought he was going to be.
Yeah.
And you have no second line center in Charlie Coyle, who is absolutely stealing a paycheck right now. He does nothing, absolutely nothing. And what I can't understand is that who they lost. And they were, what's it do? They lost Allmark, and they lost
DeBrusque.
Outside of that, really nobody else. And nobody else was in the game. But I also thought Monty did a terrible job last night. He didn't play the third and fourth line enough.
Yeah, fourth line's pretty good.
The third line's good.
Yeah.
But at least they compete.
Right.
They're competing, but then the defensive core. To me, the only guy who's been remotely consistent is Zadorov, and he's physical presence. He does his thing. He's by far their best ranked defenseman. But Charlie Coyle.
McAvoy.
McAvoy, painful.
Yeah.
Painful.
Yeah, they got some issues.
So either they just, to your point, a little rust. They're trying to get the line, but I've said this already. Zaka should go back to center. Move Coyle down to the third. Poitras, I like him as a player. I just don't know if he's ready. And figure it out from there. You might have to bring up some reinforcements.
But where do you put? So if you put Zaka on center, who's playing the wing up there?
On the first, Pasta would be Pasta and Marshall.
Oh, he put Marchand on the first one.
Yeah. He was there the other night when they won. I don't know why he switched it back.
Yeah.
Load up the first line. You got your grunt lines, and go from there. But I just need those guys need to step up. You just can't be. But at the same time, let's be honest. I mean, the NHL is so mediocre. Is that they're in last in the East. They're 9 points. 4 teams have 9 points. Ottawa has 10. Toronto has 11, and Tampa has 12.
Florida, though.
So if they won last night, they would have been in third place.
Yeah, where's Florida?
Florida's number 1, 15.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, forget first.
7-3.
But literally, they win last night. They're in third.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit deceiving when you get into that. But
Well, it's early.
Philly only had 5 points going into
they had
last
two-
night.
they had 2 wins.
To not get a goal against that team and that goalie
I know.
is repulsive.
Repulsive, Doug.
Repulsive.
What do you think?
They just need to score goals. I mean, you're not going to win many games when you 6-4, 4-zip, 5-2. I mean, at the end of the day, you still got to put the puck in the net.
Pucks to the net.
Good things happen.
That's right. That is a problem that I noticed. They don't shoot. They're looking for the freaking tap in.
They don't shoot. They don't crash the net enough. They overforce, especially in the power play. And
The bumper.
they force too many passes, risky passes. On
Try
the
to get
power
the
play.
one
There's no
time with
reason
pasta
for
like
it.
everyone in the country knows it's happening.
Yeah, I made a couple fantasy hockey trades last night.
I noticed.
Yeah, shake up the club. I picked up Sid the Kid. He's back playing with Malkin. We'll see.
Sid the kid.
Sid
the senior citizen.
Sid the Kid. He's still good, man. We'll take him.
I need goals. I'm playing. My team's pretty good. I just don't score any goals. I'm the Bruins. I got Marchand on my team.
So what do you?
How's your fantasy football club?
Is that just a? Is that coaching?
I think it's there's so much about the coaching. I think you gotta figure out. I think the combinations to me are important and using that with the coaching. But right now, I think, frankly, just the other day, a couple of the top dogs are really, 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 really pressing. You get Marchand's pressing. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Costa's pressing.
Because to me, it's like you're watching this go on. I mean, you're 10 games in, and it's just like it just seems as simple as like a 45-second conversation. Intermission, like, hey guys, crash a net, throw the puck at the fucking net. Let's just see what happens. Like, do it for a period, half game, something, just to change something up. Like, what is he saying? These guys in the locker room? Nothing.
You said
All
it
right,
last.
boys, come on, let's go back.
You said it last time. They're not must-see TV because it's ugly. It's choppy. It's ugly. It's
Choppy.
It looks very.
Inconsistent passing.
Yeah,
they're
looks like
not tape to tape.
Looks like their skill's not there. So I mean, it's.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? It's just not. It's just not.
Hopefully, Lindholm. I heard today he had like his second kid. He's got like 2 kids, like their babies, like 13 months apart.
The new window.
Yeah, so maybe he's been exhausted and he's got to settle in. He's got to settle in back in a little bit.
Should have planned it better.
But like I said, the league's so mediocre where they are with goaltending and everything. They're going to end up being right around 500. I've said this all year. It's all going to be about what they can pull off the trade deadline. That's all it is. If they can't make it a couple blockbusters there, forget it.
Well, they don't have the salary space to do much.
Oh, you can always create space.
But you need to cut somebody. Like in that blockbuster, it's got to be. I mean, Charlie Coyle makes a lot of money.
Oh, there's all kinds of options you have.
You got to stick to the number.
I know, but believe me, you can make the deals. Just figure it out. Everybody says that. How
Ricky,
come
don't worry about the details.
Every NFL team right
No,
now.
it's different.
It isn't that much different. There's so many ways you can create that space.
Well, we'll get to the NFL, but for now, let's do.
Especially when you have a wealth of mediocrity.
That should be the big and small
The
catch line.
wealth
Whatever you say,
mediocrity.
wealth of mediocrity.
On your own team and throughout the league. That's the
Throughout the
Boston
league.
Bruins.
All right, so now let's go to Celtics, who are must-see TV,
Yeah.
Ooh.
who are 4-0, tied actually with the Cavs for best record overall. They're averaging 124 points a game, which is roughly like 9 points better than the rest of the league.
Well, everybody and their brother was down on the whole launching threes thing, but when they go
I mean,
in,
that's where like the nerds come into play with the analytics.
no, but when they go in, it looks pretty damn good. The ball
Yeah.
moves. The ball moves. You find a guy, and it doesn't matter who's on the floor. You find a guy with an open three, it's going up, and they're hitting them.
Well, my biggest takeaway from the beginning, I think it started from the playoffs last year with Tatum. That when he wasn't shooting the three well, he ended up becoming a much better facilitator. Exactly, Coach. And right now, I've watched pretty much all the games.
They tip off tonight in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, big game in Indiana, good bond, should be a good matchup.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen any black holes. And we've said
No.
this watching the games. Their three-pointing never concerned me, wanting to shoot the three. It was when you dribbled it 15 times and
Right.
then turned around and took a fadeaway three. When they're pushing the ball in, out, up, around, they're unstoppable. They're invincible. And that's what they really started doing in the playoffs last year, and it's definitely coming through now. They'll drive, they'll kick, and the amazing part is they're embarrassing teams, and Porzingis isn't even playing.
I know.
I saw he's projected December, sometime in December.
Yeah, exactly.
Who cares?
Let them sit till
Let him come.
spring.
Let him come play a few games. Get him, acclimated. Who cares?
But Pritchard went off the other night. You see him?
Guys are doing.
Pritchett, Derek White hit some trees.
Yeah,
Same
that
with
Pritchard show
Holiday.
was crazy.
Holiday hit some.
So as of right now, they're the
26
favorites.
points the other night.
28.
28. Unbelievable. He's unbelievable.
So as of right now,
He
they're
was
the
shooting
favorites
from the
to win it all at plus 300. The next closest, Denver at plus 750.
Yeah, I mean they're a machine. I mean,
So-
barring and the way they play, and they have so much depth. You kind of, I don't want to jinx it, but you take a lot of the injury stuff off the table because they're not going to get worn down.
Right. So basically, stay healthy and.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Look at that, huh?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You
Appreciate
got the
it.
plates over there. Thank you, sir.
Oh, thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
We got a little Gillis chow coming out. We've
Nice.
got the
Some
pulled
appetite.
pork sliders. Thank you. And we've got the
The tenders.
chicken tenders tonight
Yeah.
coming out, which looks good.
So basically, stay healthy and we'll see you in the championship.
Knock on wood.
Oh, I would say catastrophic injury would be the only chance they're not calling the championship.
I mean, Milwaukee's supposed to be one of the best teams. It was a back-to-back, granted, but
Not even. So these are the odds. Not to cut you off, but these are the odds as of right now to win the championship. You have Celtics. Who do you think's next
in the overall thing,
overall?
yeah, you said Denver.
Denver. Then who?
Then I would say probably Minnesota.
Minnesota at plus 850. Then you got Dallas at plus 900. Then you have Milwaukee at plus 1,000.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, but they had them back-to-back. I guess Milwaukee had a
anything can happen. Like I
back-to-back.
said, an injury somewhere or whatnot. I mean, we're only 4 games in.
Right, but I mean, Milwaukee was there. Like, they were within a couple of points. They were even up a little bit. But when it came for winning time, the Celtics put it in a gear they didn't have.
Yeah.
And and the whole team is in that gear. That kid Walsh, I told you. That kid Walsh is he's a
He works hard.
well, I mean, they got him in there and
He works hard.
winning like early
I can't
times.
believe how bad Giannis is when you watch him more and more at the free throw line.
Well, it's not even that, but
He might
I
as well punt it.
hate his game.
So
I really do.
So let's talk about a team that doesn't have any gears. Your New England Patriots.
Any gears? Wow.
They stink.
What are you talking about? They beat the Jets.
Oh, stop it. The three of us could have beat the Jets. And I think what I don't understand. So then, I got a lot to pick apart with the whole.
Here we go.
With the Patriots. So May goes down, right?
Yeah.
Concussion protocol, this whole thing. And then afterwards, Mayo comes out and can this guy get PR training, media training? Then he comes out and said, yeah, May really needs to protect himself better. What? Are you throwing your quarterback under the bus?
It was a fluke play.
Yeah, bullshit. And then the other thing that pissed me off was that then Brissett comes in and he's slinging the ball all over the place. Where the fuck was that when he was actually the starter?
Wow.
Because the Jets stink.
But still, Brissett was throwing for like 85 yards a game. He comes in and he throws for $150 and like 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, well, he did a nice job. Brissett came in and did a nice job. Played better. System was there, but I'll tell you, the big play though was that play to Booty. And it was not even a good throw. I mean, way underthrown.
Yes.
That got like half a yardage in one throw. He whipped it up down there. He stinks too. But they'll probably win this week because they're playing maybe the second worst team in football.
Yeah.
Tennessee is brutal. They gave up 50-something points last week.
Yeah, the Lions are good though.
Yeah, but you still gotta. That's embarrassing.
I don't even know if the Lions.
Absolutely
There we go.
embarrassing.
There's a question for you. What do we think the
But
over?
my whole bummer about the whole thing because I almost stopped watching it. Because as soon as May was out, I was like, I don't even watch this team because of May. Because he's showing me you do have that guy.
Yeah.
You can figure other things out, which I doubt this organization can. And Kraft doesn't want to spend any money.
Oh my god.
But what do you got?
What do you think the line is?
Pats -2.
Tennessee -3.5.
Wow. You got to bet the Pats.
Jesus Lord. Over under 37.5.
It's in Tennessee though.
It is in Tennessee. Tennessee's winless at home.
Yeah. We'll see what happens with that. I don't know. Who knows? But but boy, oh boy, how about the Jets? I mean, what a joke of an organization.
And they don't even have any key injuries.
I mean, it's ridiculous. Just pick up Devontae Adams. How many catches did Adams have? 1, 2? So just pick him up. You've got 3 legit targets for him. You've got Bryce Hall. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is fraud. I mean, they only won the only reason why the Patriots won the game, frankly, though, is because the field goal kicker couldn't play for Plymouth North.
I know.
Right. I mean, what a joke.
He's
Right.
on the IR now.
Yeah, he should be.
So this is your AFC East. You got your Bills at 6-2. Dolphins, Patriots, Jets, all with 2 wins.
I know. It's when everybody was telling that. What are we talking about preseason? Everybody talking about what an unbelievable division the AFC is. They had no chance. What do we say? It's the biggest tomato can division still.
It is.
Well, I
Buffalo's
think it
gonna
is crazy that it's the drop off in the Dolphins. So with no Tua, like you still have Jalen Wall and Tyreek. Just get the ball in their hands and just let them make plays. Like the 3 of us can figure that out.
And that
Tua's
coach
getting back this week, though.
He played this week.
Yeah, he did, but like
The coach,
I don't know.
the coach.
They blew it. They were up.
McDaniels is a clown. It's a clown.
He
It's
is a clown.
show. Look at right now who your head coaches are in the AFC East, professional football. All 4 of those guys, except for maybe one, but I doubt it. Not one of them would be a head coach in the SEC. Not one could say we're not coaching.
Ricky love going back to the college.
I'm just telling you right now, it's a fact.
I agree with him on that.
No, I agree too.
I mean, it's the coaching of the
McDaniels,
NFL is
no.
so bad.
They fired Saleh. Who's the Jets coach now?
He was the DC. He's never coached
Yeah.
a head coach in his life. He didn't have
Not
a
Mayo,
flag.
and then the Bills coach.
Exactly. Who no one likes.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Allen, he would have been fired 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, Allen's a freak. I mean, he carries it. Without him, they stink. Stink. But I mean, it's like
The other thing I will say as an NFL as a whole, and this is kind of towards the fantasy aspect, the number of injuries to like top tier players this year is mind blowing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You got Nico Collins, you got Mike Evans, you got Stephon Diggs, who's now is out for the year.
Everyone's number one draft pick
Everybody's out.
was out.
Anthony Richards just benched himself basically because he's an idiot.
Well, I think a big factor of it is, frankly, the NFL thought they were protecting players. I think they're hurting players. Training camp is too soft.
I agree.
It's not long enough. They lost a preseason game. These guys aren't. You can go lift as many weights as you want. Go run as many sprints as you want. If your body doesn't get football, battle tested and ready to go, you're done. And that's why I think it's happening more. It's happening more because they're not putting any. They don't tackle.
Yeah.
They don't do anything. So all of a sudden, your joints and everything. It's like you always kid around about concussions. Like, not that we were big tough or all that, but maybe it's because we were all rockhead when we were younger and all that. The cranium was bigger, whatever, and all that. But the fact of the matter is, it was nothing. Like, you never even heard of any of that stuff. You know, I mean, it happened.
We had smelling salts as part of the first aid kit.
Just a moment.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, but I'm just saying, as kids and when you played, you physically played. Like, you went in the yard.
Oh yeah.
You play tackle football.
Right.
Kids don't play tackle football.
No,
it's all business decisions and all.
It's just
No, we
different
used to
with body
say
types.
you got your bell rung.
Yeah.
That didn't mean anything.
Yeah, it's a good example. A good example for me would be this.
Troy
It
Aikman.
would be Rocky 3 with Rocky versus Drago.
You guys need a beer?
And Drago, you know that Rocky, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Drago he was a boxer, but he was the one on the treadmills. He was a creation. Rocky was doing the grunt work. He was grinding. Boom, boom, boom. That's how come he beat
Punching
Drago.
cows in the freezer.
Exactly.
I must break you.
But
Well, I saw an interview. It was like a podcast interview, something like that, with George Kittle,
yeah.
and he was like, "You guys don't understand." He's like, "Every single time I'm getting tackled, it's like the trauma of like a car accident." And he's like, "Forget if it's an away game." He's like, he's like, then you're on the plane for 3-4 hours. He's like, trying to stand up and get off that plane. It takes me 10 minutes.
No, I believe it.
Well, I mean,
That's why they had a lot more drugs back in the day too.
the other part is, I mean, the guys are so much bigger, stronger, faster.
Right.
Well, yeah.
That the collisions are worse. But still, a lot of those, the guys who are out isn't because of big hits.
No, it's ACL tears.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
It's freak
I'm talking
stuff.
about how your
Thank you.
muscles develop to aid you against that stuff. That's what makes, like, people don't even talk about, like, thank you.
Awesome.
You're the best. I like the way you bring that first one first.
Thank you.
It's important.
But that's the unbelievable magic of Brady.
Oh, Gumby?
How he just never got hurt, basically. I mean, all the hits he took, all the games.
Well, I
He
mean,
didn't take a ton of hits.
that's your
I mean, obviously over the
He
years he
took
took
hits.
hits, but
that's your avocado ice cream.
I'm
That's
just saying,
your
it's amazing.
your pliability.
But
by the way, let's moment of silence for Tommy Boy. Giselle's pregnant with the jiu-jitsu.
I did see that.
Jiu-jitsu guy's
I did
kid.
see that.
And he
It's
put
not
some
Missoula?
kind of.
Huh? Missoula's a big jiu-jitsu guy.
No, this is her boyfriend that she's like,
No,
yeah.
I guess Tommy put a thing on Instagram. Big
Yeah, they're
sad
like
thing.
subliminal messaging, all this other shit. It's just like, what do you mean? What are you
over
talking
it,
about
too.
here?
What are you talking
What are you
about?
talking about here?
That ship sailed.
What do you mean? I get it. She was your wife, you have children with her. It is what it is.
He came into that with a kid.
Yeah.
It's a glass house, man. Throwing rocks.
He's a big baby.
He is.
Great player, big baby. It's amazing the two biggest babies on earth won all those World Super Bowls together.
Who's the other one?
Belichick.
Oh, I thought you meant a player. Yeah, you're right.
So sick of seeing him everywhere.
Everywhere.
Disgusts me.
What, Bill?
Oh,
Really?
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
I like
mean,
it.
I don't like.
I
don't
like
like
it
Bill
because
Belichick,
he's.
but it's entertaining to watch him.
It is, and you are starting to see like the different like because like I said, like I brought up like, can we get Mayo like some PR training, some media training? Like this shit never would have happened like under Bill.
No.
Like loose, like
I'd still rather listen to Mayo than Bill.
I know, but like loose
Any
lips saying shit like that.
attorney-
Now this is 2 weeks in a row where you came out and said something suspect to the media.
What's obvious to me.
Him saying that they played soft was exactly what anybody should say. They played soft. What is so hard about that?
He said they are soft.
Yes, if you're gonna play that way, you're soft.
Yeah.
But why are they
Why
soft?
don't Marty's get on there and go, we can't make a pass? I mean, what are we talking about? That's what you're supposed to do. It's like, they'll go like this. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on. He's an idiot. He's the biggest scumbag fraud. And you hear him the other day talking about, they interviewed about, oh, how are you with your coordinators and stuff? And he said, oh, I was blessed with these unbelievable coordinators. Which Charlie Weiss was
At the
great.
beginning, yeah, he was blessed.
He threw in though Patricia.
Yeah.
What a joke. And even to an extent, Billy O'Brien get into that Boston College.
My
You're
God.
killing me. What happened? I mean, they were killing them last week. It just fell apart. And
Segue.
then rolling. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, it's
Castellanos just, I don't know what happened to him.
I don't know. They played 2.5 quarters.
But this is though some suspect play calling as well in that game.
Terrible.
For the lot, they should be.
In the BC game?
They should have one loss.
One loss. Yeah.
But Colorado, my friend,
Oh boy.
back in the top 25.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Rocking and rolling on a bye week. Gonna come back. They should run the table after this. Now they get their line play.
Imagine if they ever get in top 12.
They have to run the table. I don't know if they can get that far up, but you never know. I don't know. But they'd have to run the table. They could. They'd have. It's a possibility, but unlikely. But
I'm just really excited for this.
Playoffs.
The playoffs at home.
oh,
But one more thing about Mayo is, it's blatantly obvious to me that he came in, first words out of his mouth, we're going to spend some money. Nope, didn't happen. Then he's talking about a quarterback competition.
So then who has the call about the money? It's got to be Kraft.
Right, but he didn't. But obviously there was no discussion. My point is that Mayo was on a different page. He continues to be on a different page, talking about, oh yeah, it's going to be a competition at the quarterback position, and then we have a plan, and then at the end of training camp, Drake May outplayed him. Well, if it's a competition, he should have started. I think Mayo wanted to start him day one, and there was a plan. They didn't want to do it. I think it's blatantly obvious that Mayo and Elliott and Kraft are on a different page. You know what I mean? And then he comes out and he says all this shit. Like, it's almost like there's just the cohesiveness of the organization just isn't there. And it starts from here at the top, and it's just not. The communication's bad. The message is bad.
no, the organization.
The execution
The
of
organization's in disarray. The only organization in worse disarray is the Boston Red Sox.
yeah.
Thank God they're in the offseason.
What a joke with that whole thing.
Oh, speaking of which, little segue. I know we're not
segue.
touching Red Sox tonight, but have you watched? You should watch the comeback.
I didn't, but I've heard it's awesome.
It's. I mean, obviously we know what
Though
happened.
I lived it.
Is it
I
good?
understand. No, but the reason why it's really good is because it's not about the games. It's about all the behind the scenes shit.
Yeah, I heard
It's
it's
really,
awesome.
really, really good. Like,
Oh yeah. Don't let us win one.
You saw it?
I haven't seen it yet. No,
I
I
saw
think
it.
I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna download it and watch it on the flight.
no, but the thing about it is, which I thought was really cool, was they really emphasized that when the new ownership group came in, Henry and Warner,
Yep.
like they have them talking, and they're like, we want to win. We're telling Theo, do whatever it takes to win. Do whatever you got to do, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there going, get that message and come back with it now. Like, you know, I mean, like they have Henry talking about, like, it's
Which
all
one?
about winning.
What's Theo doing for you now?
I know. But I mean, that's the whole point. When you watch this thing, it's like, geez, I hope they watch it because, yeah, that's the message.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You got to do whatever it takes to win.
And
It was all about chasing the Yankees.
Lucchino is a huge part of that.
Huge.
Big difference. Lucchino's
Huge. Like there was like Theo was awesome in this thing. Like he's sitting there talking, and he goes, you know, we lost like during the regular season, we lost to the Yankees and stuff, and you know things we just never got a grip. We weren't moving forward. He goes, it was like midnight. I got a phone call from Larry Lucchino, and he goes, I picked the phone up, and all of a sudden he goes, what the fuck is going on? I mean, that's the shit that's cool about this thing. You gotta watch it.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I'm definitely gonna do that.
Theo's great in it. Great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's very good.
See, that's the shit too. Like, I'd love to be in like flyers on the wall when,
But
like,
that's what this thing does. It's like a fly on the wall thing.
like those kinds of like conversations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how was the relationship really with fucking Bill and
Like the whole
like
thing
Bill
with
and fucking Kraft?
right. Oh, that would be awesome.
You know what I mean? Just kind of like.
But the
What
whole
were the
thing,
plane rides like? You know what I mean? Were they
Yeah.
sitting there holding hands? Was everything fucking happy
Well,
and
see, that's
jolly?
part
Or like was Kraft in the front and Bill was in the fucking back?
Right.
Like nobody fucking spoke a word to each other. Like what the fuck was going on?
that's part of the shit too. Like Derek Lowe's on this thing. Like they're showing like on the plane. Like I don't know who had the camera, but they're on the plane and they're talking shit on the plane and
Yeah.
it's really the whole Schilling thing with his ankle. Like he literally after Game 5 went in the back room and the doctor's like, "Hey, I was working on a cadaver last night and I was kind of messing around. I think we can do this." And Schilling's like, "Do it."
Yeah.
You know, and
Just working on a
Frank
cadaver.
Cohen's like, Schill, you really think you want to do this? Like they literally took
fuck
his,
yeah.
they took his freaking
Tendon
his
or
tendon
whatever.
and they stapled it to like the flesh around his ankle.
Yeah.
Like that's what they did.
Yeah.
Schilling's like, do it. Frank Cohen's like, chill.
Yeah.
Then they shot him up, and there's
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's really cool. He goes, I got on the top step, and he goes, it didn't hurt. He goes, this is gonna be good. And it just awesome shit. You got to see it. It's really cool.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. So, hey, you should watch. You should download it and watch it on the flight.
I think I'm going to.
That would be a thing to do.
So who do you got this week? Pats or
I got to take the Pats.
Tennessee?
If they lose this game, it will be almost as bad as them losing to Jacksonville. Or actually worse, I think. Be worse.
Well, I don't know.
And they're underdogs.
Just make your picks.
Well, who's playing? Is May playing? Probably not, right?
There's no way.
I think he's playing.
No way.
He practiced today.
He's not playing. He played 20 minutes.
He was limited.
20 minutes of football activity. He's not playing. If they play him, they're an even worse organization.
You think so?
Are you kidding me? Why would you? Why? You're not playing for anything. Okay, he's got his first. I don't know if he's ever been in concussion protocol before. I don't remember it when he was in North Carolina.
No.
And it's the first time he gets dings, which imagine there was no penalty called in that. That's a whole other story. And it's like, why would you rush it? You gotta be. That'd be so dumb. Dumb.
Because I want W's.
I think that's
Well,
far gone at this. I mean,
He's
I don't
not.
know. I mean, the AFC East does stink, so.
It's over. They have no chance of winning the division, so they're
No.
not going to get the wild card. There's no way. They're done. They're completely done.
Well, I don't know. Let's look at the whole league. What are the standings?
Don't
like?
go through. I can't go through it again. It's over.
No, I just want to know if anybody else is any good. Like, I know that you got Baltimore, you got Buffalo, and who else?
Hold please.
Kansas City.
Kansas City. Yep. But in like below them is shit.
Buffalo 6-2.
Below them shit.
They're not.
Pittsburgh 6-2. Houston, Texas 6-2. Kansas City is undefeated. Oh, hey, how about the Commanders game?
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that shit? Oh my god.
What was the guy from
What's
Chicago
even
doing?
crazy though for me is what are you doing defensively?
Right.
He came out and apologized, but like,
It just blows me away. You should have 3 guys sitting on the back end of the end zone defensively, just like you're playing center field baseball. What were you told? What were you told since you were little in baseball?
first step is
Don't let
back.
If you're playing outfield,
Don't let it
First
over
step
your
is
head.
back.
keep everything in front.
Yeah.
Sit back there. It's a Hail
First
Mary.
step is
It's
back.
going to be in the air for 60 yards, however long it was.
Yeah.
And then step up to the ball. It's mind numbing. That ever works.
Yeah, just knock it down. Everybody's going for the interception. And
went
this
this
tip
way.
drill, bink.
Right.
The idiot that was screwing around the side
Yeah.
was actually the guy that tipped the ball.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Either way, that kid's got some magic in him already.
Well, how far did he throw the ball?
It's like 65 yards in the air.
That's crazy.
The Commanders 6-2. You got Detroit 6-1. Packers 6-2.
Yeah, but they're in the AFC.
Yeah.
NFC.
No, the AFC though, like there's a lot of bad teams, right?
There's plenty of bad teams.
Sub 500 teams.
Bo Nix's Denver Broncos are 5-3.
That's right.
All I know is there was a guy sitting here last year talking about Bo Nix, and all you were doing was shitting on him.
I wasn't shitting on Bo Nix.
You
I'm a
were
Bo
going,
Nix
he's
guy.
like 35. Boo, boo, boo.
He is older.
He's 24.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
He's 24.
Well, I'd rather have Bo Nix than Anthony Richardson now. He's a mental midget, apparently. Because he was tired.
That's why?
That's why he took himself out on that one play, because
No
he was
way.
tired and out of breath. You didn't hear that shit?
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
And then he gets benched.
Bo Nix, 24.
Okay.
Yeah, but Bo Nix is solid, but he's got a great coach, too.
He does. It helps.
Indianapolis, though, but everybody's making a big deal about Richardson. Nobody had him, but nobody on earth had him going early in the draft.
True.
Till the combine.
Right.
And then he got himself in ridiculous shape, and he proved to be a physical freak in the combine.
Yeah.
And they jumped on him. But I don't know why everybody's making such a big deal about
It's like jumping on Joe Milton. You know what I mean?
Totally. If like some weird combine, but that's what I hope happens this week. That'd be awesome.
He meant Joe Milton in.
Brissett gets blown up. Boom, it's
Joe Milton.
Oh, could you imagine?
Yes, that would be good. I would enjoy it. I would rather watch Joe Milton than Drake May come back healthy right now.
I'd be interested. You know what? I'd be interested.
puzzled by that.
No.
I'd be like Joe Milton's in? Let me turn this on.
I don't mean come back healthy. I mean, like you said, they should never play Drake May this week.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'd rather watch Joe Milton play this week than Drake May be good enough to play.
You mean like start Joe Milton knowing he has a week to prepare?
Yeah. Why
I
not?
don't think we'll do that.
Well, no, it's not ship sale.
Because the organization's in disarray.
But here's the other thing too. So you sit Drake May because he's concussed. Joe Milton's your backup. But hey, why not put a package in there for either short yardage or goal line for Joe Milton?
Because their coaching staff stinks.
They're professional. They make millions of dollars.
I understand that. But
Wouldn't you do that?
Like Ricky's saying,
I think I would have had a package from Milton since I told you this from
You can't play three quarterbacks. That's the only problem. But
you know.
Well, you're not.
No, but
you're not. May will be inactive, and you'll have two.
May out of the shoe.
And you'll have two.
yeah,
It would have been May and Milton. I said I would have.
Because then it'll be fuck. Because didn't you hear who signed him? Someone signed Zappy.
yeah.
Who the fuck signed Zappy?
Who cares?
No, but what I'm saying is like now you only have two. Now you only have Brissett and Milton. Because May will probably be inactive.
Taking snaps, I guess today was Travis Hunter. Travis Henry. He's taking snaps at quarterback as an emergency quarterback.
Hunter Henry?
Hunter Henry.
So. Jeez, you're confusing me. I'm like, who the fuck is Travis Henry?
Hunter Henry.
That's a real person.
I was thinking Travis Hunter because I want my old.
Because you want him in the Patriots uniform next year.
Coach Prime's coming in.
Well, I don't know. As of right now, you got like good teams, you got really bad teams. So everybody's going to be fighting.
There's
Going
eight
to be
teams.
fighting for
There's
like.
8 teams in the AFC over 500 right now. Patriots
there is?
are not getting to 500.
It's 18.
8 teams over 500.
500.
1, 2, 3,
I
4,
got a feeling you just did this.
5, 6. Yeah.
All right, let's move. I think the Patriots go down there and lose.
You're gonna take Tennessee.
I'm going to take Tennessee. You're taking the Pats.
It's 3.5 though. You taking that?
Huh?
3.5 points.
I'm taking the 3.5. I think the Pats go down and lay an egg. What do you got? Go.
I think it's in the Patriots' best interest to lose this game.
Well, they're not. Well, then say you're going to lose. Don't say it's because they're in their best interest. But
I think it is in their best interest, draft position-wise and everything.
yeah, but it's no fun. It was better. They still better. I said the same thing last week, but at least they won.
Right.
No, I understand it, but then it's like, that, like I said earlier, that raises the other issue where it's like Jacoby comes in and now he's throwing the ball all over the field. So then if Jacoby's not throwing the ball all over the field, he only throws for like 86 yards and he's only throwing the ball like 8 fucking times, then what the fuck is going on? Is it a business decision? Is it like what the fuck is going on
I'm trying
there?
to say you think they're tanking games.
No, I'm not taking games, but it's just like he obviously has the ability to throw the ball. Why wasn't he throwing the ball the first 4 or 5 games to begin with?
Because I'll tell you why. Because he was the number one guy. He was the starter, and he got real tight for him. You saw the brain when he was playing. Then he comes in as a second stringer. What do I got to lose? I know him. As soon as the other guy's back, I'm gone.
So you're putting it on Jacoby as a mental aspect.
Yes.
Okay.
I think he was the guy, and he held on to that fact. I'm the guy, and it got real tight for him. And he came in last week, and he just let it rip because he knew, no matter what, he's number 2. No matter what.
So they didn't see this all of training camp?
I think Mayo saw it. That's why he was so mad in the beginning, like the very first press conference when he announced it. He said something about they.
Yeah.
Or we, as opposed to me.
Okay.
I decided. He made it sound like it was like a committee decision. And you could tell he was pissed. I watched that thing and it's like, that guy does not want...
No, I get it.
Jacoby.
But then, like...
Because he knew...
Kraft isn't going to stop doing what he's doing. He's the owner of the team.
I don't know. I mean, he's taking a break from spending money. He may as well... And a lot of guys come off next year, right? A lot of cap room next year.
They got $50 million now.
I know, but there's a lot more coming next year. So, I mean, he might reboot.
Either way, it's, I think that game just dictated they had to throw the ball. The difference is when he was starting,
True,
they were trying to just grind it out because they were worried about the offensive line. The offensive line is definitely playing a little bit better. They're getting some tight end play. They're mixed in some receivers.
Hunter Henry's out there making plays.
He's a dude.
Got him on my fantasy team.
But
I picked up on my other fantasy team. I'm like, why is this guy sitting here?
It was a totally different type scenario. He went in at halftime,
Right.
and they were losing.
Right.
I mean, so you had to play football, and they made a couple plays, and they kept having to play. I mean, it's the game. People are crazy out of this game. If the Jets had a high school kicker, they win going away.
No, I know.
It's just like, that's why the team still stinks. The only hope is Drake May, and hopefully get him healthy, do what you're saying, give the year, do whatever you're saying, get a high draft pick or trade out of it, get as much as you can, and then go spend a ton of freaking money. Because guys might come to play with that kid. That's what I was disappointed about. Because I want the kid comfortably playing. Because now you've got guys saying, well, I'll go there.
Yeah.
I mean, because there's not one receiver on the Patriots you need.
No. Not one.
Not one. I mean, you're not going, oh my God.
Pop Douglas.
I can't lose Pop Douglas.
No.
What do you have, one catch?
Yeah, he stinks. Booty's your guy.
Booty's been the most effective guy, right?
Right.
Bourne, he should be already cut.
Yeah.
KJ Osborne's a non-factor. I keep saying it, play the kids, play the tight ends, let them rip it around the thing.
I think your only relevant receiver is Hunter Henry.
100%.
Oh, yeah. Legit, yeah. Absolutely.
He had 5 catches. Keisha Booty had 3. Thornton had 2. Stevenson
Booty had
3.
2 drops, right?
Austin Hooper 3.
Yeah.
So he had 8 between.
Tight ends.
Out of the 18 catches, 8 were from the tight ends.
Get your tight ends involved. It's not hard.
They are.
Douglas 2, Kendrick Bourne 0.
I do like
KJ Osborne 0.
Yeah.
And then they played Baker on specials, didn't run him a pass route, and they buried Polk. Good decision. I want to make sure I get KJ
Polk was
Osborne.
concussion, I think.
That's what they said. It's
Right.
bullshit. But, all right, so we get our picks. We'll see what happens. Dougie's taking... Come on, Doug.
I'll take the Pats.
Pats. We got 2 Pats,
Yeah.
1 Tennessee guy. All right.
Just because Tennessee is just so fucking bad.
I agree. Mason Rudolph. Is he
All right, let's
the
move
quarterback?
on. I can't talk about this.
Who's next? What's next?
Yeah, you literally have nobody.
Right.
I don't think there's. even relevant fantasy football players.
No. On the Patriots?
No, for both teams.
Hunter Henry and Ramondre Stevenson.
Ramondre Stevenson, yeah, but like the Titans? Nobody.
Oh, I agree. They're terrible. They're 100% terrible. But Patriots going to go on the road in Tennessee, coming off this big win. Coach gave Monday off, and Jacoby's going to go back and throw only right.
They're going to run it 4,000 times. See what happens.
But I want them to win. But we'll see.
I do too.
He's got to figure out venue for that, Coach. Dougie's away.
I am away. I'm actually looking forward to it because, like I said, when I went to Vegas, it was beautiful, but like the time change. Like now you got NFL games starting at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's fucking
Oh,
glorious.
speaking of time change, this weekend's a time change, so the clock goes back.
Fall back.
Yeah, Doug, you can have breakfast with champions and watch the Pats game.
I'm excited. It'll be post-wedding morning.
Yeah, nice.
Excited.
That should be fun.
Oh yeah.
Well, Yes.
Next.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out that.
All right, let's not talk about the wedding. Jesus Christ.
No,
All
no,
right,
no,
fine.
no.
World Series.
No, I thought we
no.
were going to entertainment with the wedding.
No, we had the World Series.
No, World Series.
I understand. I thought we were talking and then entertainment, no?
World Series and entertainment.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
sure.
there you go.
All right.
So
You just came out very, very crash. Yeah, I taught you. Can I get that slider, actually?
Yeah.
If we're going to take,
Absolutely.
an intermission. Jesus.
Ricky.
World Series. Interesting series. I didn't think it was going to go like this. I thought it was going to be competitive.
I did too.
But just, I don't know. Like, what do you think the vibe is in New York? Just put us out of our misery? Like,
It seemed
end it?
like, I mean, listening today, it seemed like they feel like they have life.
Why? Because they scored 11 runs last night?
Well, plus the other guy's pitching tonight.
Oh, Cole.
Sorry guys, don't hate on me. I know it's been a minute.
What's that?
So don't hate on me. I know it's been a minute. Do we need anything?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have another one of these.
Another?
Oh, you got one?
Another?
Yeah, no,
My
it's been
5-minute
good.
timer went off 15 minutes ago.
It's all right. But no, I think they feel like they got a spark. I don't think they do have a spark because yesterday was like a bullpen game for the Dodgers. That was the game you think the Yankees was going to win, So I don't know, it's just not enough. It's pitching. I mean, the Dodgers are crushing their pitching.
Yeah, I think that the big part is, I think you probably already said this, Dougie, but Freddie Freeman's been unbelievable. Got him through. They just have their top guys that just more
Clutch.
consistent, clutch. They play very good defense. I mean, the Yankees team, when you watch that team, like I was like, Aaron Judge is Aaron Judge, but if Aaron Judge can't hit a ball out of his hand, they're in deep trouble. Giancarlo Stanton, he's had a good playoff run,
Yeah.
but in general, he's a horrible hitter. I mean,
But Judge hasn't just had a bad World Series run. He's had a bad playoff run.
he's in his whole career.
But you're not going to bench the guy.
Ironically,
You know what I mean? You're just going to
Arguably-
take the licks.
arguably their best.
Chaz Chisholm came up.
Yeah.
They got in a trade. He's brutal. He's hitting fourth. What would the Red Sox do? We were talking Red Sox earlier. Any of them. I mean, that's the whole thing. We still talk about baseball. I love it. It's awesome to watch. But the New York Yankees, Soto hasn't hit when they come up. The New York Yankees have Chaz Chisholm hitting fourth,
Their best offensive player is Verdugo. Out of the ninth spot.
which is the whole lineup's
I wish I
bizarre.
had him on the fucking Red
They
Sox.
went last night. Jazz was only in that full hole because the Boone decided, because it would be a bullpen game, to go left, right, left, right, left, right as much as he could down the line. That's what he did.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insanity. That's what disgusts me most about the Boston Red Sox is we were just sitting there not long ago with the young talent and everybody's still there. When your lineup would have looked like for a decade.
I know.
Mookie, Verdugo.
I gotta tell you, that
No, Mookie Verdugo wouldn't work because they got Verdugo for Mookie.
Duke stinks.
Right.
They had freaking that team was crazy. Just Devers, Mookie, and Bogarts alone. Build around that.
How about Bogey?
Bogey got a little old.
Oh,
Still
stop
a
it.
stud. So
You wouldn't take him on the Red Sox right now?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
he's a top 5 shortstop, and
They screwed him. They brought in.
Behind the young kid,
brought
though,
in Story.
Anthony Volpe.
The day they brought in Story was like, what are we doing?
They also had. It's not a stud anymore, but still good. He was a kid, the lefty. Played center field with.
With Sox?
Yeah. They had that great dynamic young outfield.
Jackie?
Benintendi, exactly.
Bradley?
Benintendi they let him go for nothing.
Bradley couldn't hit, but...
Yeah, Bradley wasn't there then, but he came back. But either way, they had...
No, they had Kike.
Kike was there too.
Yeah. Like, they had fun teams. They were just like, all right, you're good, fucking see you later. You're good, see you later.
Yeah, just brutal. But
Excellent.
thank you. She's one of the greats
Thank
right
you.
here.
Yeah, well,
One of the greats. Andy subscriber, by the way.
technique is second to none.
But the bummer is for me because I love the pageantry of the World Series and the playoffs. I've enjoyed watching playoff baseball. I'm rooting for the Yankees tonight just because I like to see games extend, series extend because I do like watching it. It's just unfortunate as a whole that the Red Sox haven't been part of it because, like, imagine the Sox on tonight.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
The city, everything would be
Yeah, stopped.
stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Forget about Super Bowls. Forget about Stanley Cup. The Red Sox in the World Series, it's
And all hands on deck.
all hands on deck.
The entire
The drama,
region.
how the field looks, the
Oh, it's
uniform looks,
Ah.
the stadiums. Yankee Stadium packed, looks awesome. It's like great stadium.
But I think what set the tone in the series was Boone coming out with that lefty against Freeman. Dude hadn't pitched in a month. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That set the tone for the whole thing. Like, that goes a different way. You might have a different series right now.
Boom can't win.
No, it was terrible.
But so I'm looking forward to watching that tonight, and then we'll see what happens from there. But I think the Yankees win tonight.
I'd like to see it. I mean, I got a feeling they're
Yankees
going to
are
win.
the favorites to win.
I got a feeling they're going to win and, get a little momentum. But then Ohtani hasn't been Ohtani.
He busted his shoulder, sliding in the second.
Dislocated his shoulder.
No, but I thought he was.
Shouldn't be playing.
I thought he was. Yeah, he's still playing though.
Yeah, I know. Have you seen what's on his arm?
Suck it up.
He has a thing. He sucks it.
Yeah.
He has the whole arm brace on. He screws it after he swings. I can't. But just throw it up.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, I thought he busted his
That was
left
his
arm.
left arm.
No.
Yeah.
No. It's his right arm. He's a lefty hitter. It's his bottom hand in the back.
Really?
Yeah. But they said it doesn't matter because it's just
Separated.
it's just separated, so it really doesn't have. There's no more damage to it. They lock in the brace,
It just hurts like a motherfucker.
and it's not an elbow or anything.
Right.
So they come right back. But yeah, but imagine that's the other part. But imagine him healthy.
Yeah.
That's that combo. Those three.
Forget
That's
it.
what happens. You go spend money.
Yeah.
If Freddie Freeman was still at the Braves, where would they be right now? Probably
Series.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing.
And he's no spring chicken either.
He's a dude, man. He's
He
a
is.
dude. He's but plus it's Yankee Stadium. He loves that. Get that short.
I'm pretty sure I can hit a
Sure.
home run right now in the Yankee Stadium. As a lefty?
What are the odds? What are the live odds right now? Here we go.
It's a
Place
short-
your bets, people.
What is it,
Place your
290?
bets.
But with your driver,
No.
take your driver off the tee. Don't slice it.
Seriously? I can hit my pitching wedge out of this.
It's not 290.
Dougie, what's the dimensions of Yankee Stadium?
Down the right field in my Yankee Stadium's like I think it's 310. 320. 320.
It looks like it's slightly further than my Little League field.
You need to right field
Yeah.
314.
Yeah, that's it. 310, 320.
That's
Sorry.
that's
Why do you need
embarrassing.
to fast check?
It's embarrassing though.
Well, especially with no wall.
It's 100 yards. It's 100
314
yards.
it's a professional stadium.
It's 100 yards.
Yeah, Jets
105. Was that a pitching wedge?
Yeah, but
100
it
yards?
jets out, so it goes like it's not like the pesky pole, but it goes like this. I've sat out there. It goes like
Yeah, so right field is 314 and right center is 385.
It's a
So it's
ball.
another 70 feet to right
that-
seven.
Yeah,
to
that's
right
right.
center.
And then it's
you got about
408 to center.
Yeah.
But that's why Fenway, Fenway's a lie, but because Fenway's like legitimately down the line,
Right.
like 290.
I think it says 290 on the wall.
They switched it to that?
I think it does.
They never did.
Yeah,
It's
I think
always
it does.
350.
I'd like to know what the, and this is totally off
It's
topic.
315 to left.
I'd like to know what the
No, it's
math.
the left I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's 315.
But that's like, you kind of flat
Yeah.
with the wall. You're
Right.
dead left center is a ball, but
Right.
you can hit a ball almost right, left center, sort of left center, like
Yeah.
that's a short point.
Like
But
I'd
right
like.
below pesky pole it says 290.
Yeah, it's right there.
I'd
Dead
like
close.
to. I'd like to know what the math is on how far a home run is to get it over the monster.
Well, it's,
Like how far do you actually have to? Because I know the numbers, but you got to get it fucking 40 feet in the fucking air too. I like to know what that number
Yeah, but
actually
it
is.
depends
You
on
know?
the trajectory.
Yeah, I know. I got you.
Because if you hit a pop up that
And the
went
velocity.
20, it goes.
Exit velo.
yes.
Now we're getting into analytics
no,
here.
But to get it over the wall, you don't have to hit five.
Yeah, you get a pop up that goes 316 feet.
Right.
It's going to be a home run.
Yeah, like I can't do
Sure.
that.
But so we'll see. We'll see what happens tonight and go from there. And I heard the Red Sox. They were talking. I was listening quickly at Sports Radio. The Red Sox had something like 300 executives or something ridiculous.
What?
Like 300 executive personnel or staff personnel.
So
It's
they don't
crazy.
spend money because it's all on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a crazy stat. I got to fact it a little more. Just literally heard it earlier today. But it's like madness. Like, what are they doing?
It's like that scene in Wall Street.
Sell, please sell.
Remember Wall Street when he said greed is good? He was talking to the board members. He's like, I got 200 VPs up here. I don't know what any of them does.
That's exactly right. That's a good comparison. No doubt about it. All right, Doug. What's next on the docket? here?
Entertainment.
Entertainment.
Going entertainment.
All right. Why don't you lead it off? You've got a big weekend ahead.
I am flying out to Seattle.
Where were you last weekend, by the way? What did you do for the game? Anything good? Or just kick back after you went to your breakfast joint Sunday morning?
So I actually played in a golf tournament last Saturday
Nice.
called the Short Sticks Open.
How'd that go?
So you play Village Links and Squirrel Run, 36 holes, 3 clubs and a putter.
So what'd you use? What are your clubs?
I did a
Driver.
Village was an approach. An approach, a pitching wedge, and an
That was an
8-iron, I
approach.
think. A 48 degree? That's what my set is, just a 48 degree. It's like one under a pitching wedge.
So you had an 8-iron, that, and what else?
Pitching wedge.
Okay.
And then Squirrel elected 52 degree pitching
You
wedge.
could switch clubs between.
Yeah, between the two courses. Yeah, and it rolls over. Your score rolls over.
So how'd it go?
Lisa just
I won
rolled
it.
in.
You won it.
So it's a
You won it.
two-man scramble,
What'd you win?
$570.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Who'd you play with?
Some guy named Opie. Good dude.
You didn't know?
No? It's random draw.
Oh, blind draw. Wow.
Yeah, you literally pick cards out of a bag.
Who runs it?
Franny, my buddy Franny, he's a plumber.
Oh.
How many people in the tournament?
We had 28 people.
How do I get in this next year?
I'll hook you up.
I want to win.
Okay.
I like it.
But it's like any turn. It's all putty.
Right.
It's all.
I told you. What do you think of Village Links?
And it was good too because believe it or not, 3 playoff holes. We had to play the 18th at Squirrel 3 times.
Love it.
Wow,
That's
very-
Because
awesome.
we can't. Two twosomes came in at 4 under. So we
The
had
18th at Squirrels, that little par 3 over. It's got a little dip in the middle.
the gully and then the houses on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was getting suspect there. That last shot off the tee box. A little tough to see.
Yeah. Wow. That's awesome.
So we parred it and they ended up bogeying it. People were giving a shit because they had like a 5-footer for par. Like, you're not gonna give him that? Like no, we played this thing 3 fucking times already. We're not giving him that.
Yeah, no way.
Weren't the Greens good at the Village?
Yeah, they were good. I liked them. Yeah. Village is tough. Village is
All right. So what did you do for the game?
Said enough of that.
Just the house.
Yeah, good. So you relaxed.
Yeah.
Now you get the wedding,
Now I have the wedding on Saturday.
and you are the
I'm the officiant,
officiant. Efficient.
so I will be
You're
married.
gonna be
now.
efficient as the officiant.
I hope so.
All right.
I hope so.
It's a big role.
Yeah, my hardest part's gonna be like emotions.
Get some subscribers while you're out there. You get a whole wedding party.
Oh, that's right. He's got a good point, you know.
We walk around.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Rehearsal dinner. Be like, give me your phone.
Yeah.
Give me your phone.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's all you gotta know. They'll look it up. It takes 2 seconds.
I got you.
Let's go. Nice. So last weekend
Well,
I
have, a
was.
great, have a great trip, though. You
Yeah,
should
it'll be fun.
congrats to your brother.
Yeah. Does he live out there?
Yes.
Oh. So I went to Connecticut last week.
Yeah.
Went and visited Andy and JT. It was fun. Listen to this. You're going to love this. So I visited Andy and JT. We were there Saturday. Stayed over Sunday. We went to Patriots game. They were playing Westfield State. They paid for the whole weekend.
Wow.
Your money is no good here.
Wow.
I was flabbergasted.
Where'd you go? Mickey D's Takeout?
No. We went to a brewery at first.
Nice.
Went to a brewery, had some lunch.
Are you a brewery guy?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
I got a little range, Dougie. So,
Range. Yeah.
Especially the same.
and then we went to West Hartford, and we went to this like famous. I wanted to go there. We were gonna go to this other restaurant, but I wanted to go to this place that's like famous for their pizza. Like had
What's it called?
Savoy. I remembered
Savoy.
it. Savoy. That's the name of it.
The Savoy Special.
It was good. It was very good.
Do they have the Savoy Special?
Probably.
Do you know what movie that's from?
No.
The Natural.
Oh,
The Savoy Special. That's what he wins. Remember his back breaks? And
that's right.
All
Savoy.
right.
Yeah, the kid. I get it. Yeah. I got it. So, yeah, we did that, and JT's like, no, this is all on me.
All right. Should have picked a nice big steak place.
No, we had a reservation at this really, really nice restaurant that we went to before. But I was like, you know what? I really want to have a Connecticut pizza because like that's the best in the world. Connecticut makes the best pizza in the
What?
world.
Is it Italian style or?
No, it's like
Is that a known fact?
Yes, it's like thin. Like New Haven is the pizza capital of the world.
Of the world?
Of the world.
This
Tell me right
is
now.
knowledge I'm getting thrown at me.
Absolutely. Look it up.
Interesting.
Dave Portnoy's highest ranked pizza reviews. Two of the places out of Frankie's and some other place out of New Haven, Connecticut.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's
So
like,
it's good. So it's good anyway.
he doesn't like the little talk. Get right to it.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, we are at an hour right now, so we gotta wrap this thing up.
Mystic Pizza's, it's in Mystic. But yeah.
Is Mystic Pizza in Mystic?
Yes.
Oh,
That's weird.
You making fun of
Have
me?
you ever been there?
Is Plymouth House of Pizza in Plymouth? That's weird.
Mystic Pizza is a cool joint.
No, never
Mystic,
had the
Connecticut,
never had
it's
the
awesome.
pleasure.
I know. See it.
What about you?
Who stars in it?
Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts. But anyway, so you did that, and how did it go sleeping on the inflatable?
Perfect. It was good.
Not bad.
Patty went on the couch.
Oh, perfect, like I suggested.
I bounced her onto the couch.
Yeah, good move. And then how was the game then?
They lost. Oh, the venue was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Westfield State plays a good bond.
Is it theirs?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a good bond. But yeah, it was. They lost though. They like the Bruins. They can't score. Great games, back and forth. Really, really entertaining watching games, but they just can't get over the hump. But it's good. It was good. It was. I'm enjoying it.
Good. So you didn't get to see the Pats?
No, not really.
No.
That's all right.
That's a shame.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Really missed out on
They had it on in the lobby,
CTV.
Let's see. My entertainment. Let's see.
Well,
we
Grace
had-
came home.
We had Gracie home Thursday night and Friday night, and then James came in Friday too. So we did Thursday. We just did a casual. We did Mamma Mia's for dinner with Grace, and then Friday
The Mamma Mia.
Where did we end up? We ended up at Dylan's.
By the way, not that you'll ever do it.
No, we went to Martini's.
Not that you'll ever do it, but the Mamma Mia's in Pine Hills.
We were just talking about
They
the other night.
completely
You
revamped
said
it.
it's a rock star.
Yeah. So you got to check it out. If you can ever get yourself to go there.
I would not opposed to it. Just depends when.
What do you mean depends when?
It depends when.
Dinner time. What do you mean when?
Yeah, whatever. That's not what I did, but I heard it's good. So they had the. So I ended up going. We did that with Grace, and we went out, hung out with them all night, which was fun. And then Saturday cut the grass.
Wow.
Yeah, bounced around a little, and then we had Moriarty's band at the.
Tavern?
After the storm was at the Tavern on the Wharf, we went down there.
Is that good?
They were good. They were fine. Small crowd.
Yeah.
Ran into a few people, and then IML's band was playing a cabbie, so popped over to see him. And Woody was there with Kevin. They were dressed up with a couple dates.
Oh, yeah.
And so we did that, which was good. And then, like I said, Sunday.
Pete Pappas.
Sunday, I thought Jimmy was going to meet up because I reached out to him what he wanted to do, and
Doug, you know, I think we're good.
because I knew you were
Yeah,
out,
we're good.
I knew
We're good.
Dougie was out, and I was like, "What do you want? What do you want to do? The condo? I don't care, whatever." So I said, "Let's try Pete Pappas," and he said, "All right." He said, "All right." Threw it out to a few other guys, and I was on solo, except for Bobby Kropash,
Wow.
but it was fine. I like it. Good venue, solid venue for the game. Solid.
Did you
One
eat
of the
pizza?
better ones.
Did you have pizza?
No, because I went to Dunkin's because I didn't get there till halftime.
Yeah.
So no, actually I didn't. I went to Gunther's.
Well, maybe Jimmy was there in the first half.
Oh man, I don't know. I told him I was second half. So I went to Gunther's, got myself a bagel and tomato and plain cream cheese with pepper, and then went over there. So I was kind of full. I didn't eat till we ended up coming down here.
Oh.
Lisa got the steak tips down there.
All right.
But that was it. That was it. And back to that's it. Then hung out and did all that. What do we got? Top three?
Top three. Top three.
Oh, this weekend though, I will say, we'll talk about it. Heading to Boston, staying the night next across from Buff's Pub.
Saturday?
Friday night.
Oh.
BB&N plays Tabor Academy.
Tabor.
So for the clinch of the ISL League title at BB&N, 5 o'clock kick. I'm looking forward
You going to that?
going.
I won't make the kickoff. But I'll
Neither
be
will
there.
he.
So we're gonna go. I'm going up there, and then we get the hotel, meeting up with some of the guys afterwards. Little club, and then over to Buff's Pub, the greatest wings in all of New England.
You call Coco? Is he in?
Coco's meeting at Buff's.
Wow.
I'll be at the game with Jesse and Mac. Carol Land's, I think, meeting up. I think Kevin's meeting up. Maybe Terrence, hopefully.
Oh, good.
Yep. So looking forward to it.
Tell Terrence if you see him, say I'm not opposed to a trade, but he gives me the worst trades in the history of the
I
world.
will. I'll tell him.
It's like, do you think I don't watch hockey? I mean, it's the worst. He wanted to trade for the only guy on my team that's scoring goals. That guy on Toronto. What's his name? Will. I forget.
I'll give you all the info next pod, but basically in this game, Friday night, though, two of the best players, arguably in the country, are playing against each other.
Really?
Quarterback from Tabor and the running back from BB&N. Yeah.
Because I saw some guys on Instagram
Quarterback
from
from Tabor is a 5-star.
from Catholic, not Catholic, the Springfield Central or whatever it was. Supposedly he's really good.
Yeah.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
Isn't the guy the Milton Academy quarterback? Isn't he good?
Real good.
Yeah.
But, so what do we got? Top three, Doug?
Top three. Going with the theme of October. Gonna go top 3 World Series moments.
All right, Maybe not to everybody, but in your eyes.
Our opinions,
Yes,
our personal opinions. Yes.
It's always resonated with you.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to come out of the gate with one of the most, to me it was a big impression, but it wasn't a Red Sox team because there's kind of limited amount of Red Sox World Series memories. But Reggie,
Limited Red Sox.
I know, Reggie hitting 3 home runs against the Dodgers.
Ah, funny. I was thinking of that one. Awesome.
Yeah,
With the turmoil, him and Coach Billy Martin.
Yeah.
And all that. That was in Yankee Stadium. Madness.
no, that was at Dodger Stadium.
It was?
Yes.
Oh, maybe. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I can look that up. But awesome. Yeah. It's a good one. I can't even go down the Red Sox.
I love it how you write the notes because, like, when we die, like this, I want this at the funeral.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dougie's notes from the podcast.
Dougie's notes from the pod. What do we need?
Well, I'll have that. We'll look that up right after this. But the Red Sox, to me, you can name them, but it's the. I'm not going to get into the dramatics of David Ortiz because what he did was so unbelievable.
But that was
every year.
in the World Series though.
No.
Combination.
No.
What do you mean?
ALCS against the Yankees. It was all in the ALCS, not World Series.
He didn't hit a game-winning home run in the World Series.
I don't think so.
I mean,
it was all ALCS.
His most dramatic thing was ALCS, but when they went to the World Series, he
Man,
still
it was the
crushed
Manny
it.
show.
No,
Manny was MVP.
they swept St. Louis.
Yeah.
Manny was the MVP.
Yep, and then
Colorado.
the Rockies. I don't think he hit a game winner.
Wow, maybe you're right. Good point.
See, I think that 2004. I think a lot of people, it's overshadowed. It's the ALCS.
Well, that's the
it
funny
wasn't
thing.
the actual World Series.
That's the funny thing
was
about
the ALCS.
about the show I was telling you about was they finally beat the Yankees. And I
Right.
think it was Johnny Damon goes, "There's still a curse. We got to win."
Yeah, we're still gonna win 4 games, and they sweep.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine being St. Louis? Like, oh fuck! Now we're gonna play
St.
these
Louis.
guys.
I looked it up. St. Louis won 105 games that year.
Yeah,
105 games.
not the 4 most important ones though.
They got boat raced in the World Series. It wasn't even a contest. What are you doing?
Nothing. I'll get into it later. So I wasn't going to use that anyway, but I would say for the Red Sox history, the greatest was Carlton Fisk.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Game 6.
I got a better one though, but go ahead.
Seven.
No, I'm good. Go ahead. What do you got, Doug? One of my memories is going to come from that.
I'm gonna go 2001.
2001.
Yes, Yanks v D-backs.
Oh.
Derek Jeter with a walk-off bomb.
How old were you then?
2001,
You were 14.
12.
12. Okay.
I was an '89 baby.
All right. But you remember this.
Derek Jeter walk-off bomb. Dubbed Mr. November.
Oh. Did not know that.
Yeah.
That's a good fact.
That's a good one.
All right, so my next one comes from the same game, Ricky.
All right.
And I remember when it actually happened because they talked about it. The game tying home run came off the bat of one Bernie Cabo,
Bernie Cabo, dead center.
the hairdresser.
Yeah.
I remember all they would talk about.
Hairdresser.
They would talk about in the afterwards. They would talk about how he was a hairdresser. So that I remember that like live
Oh yeah.
when it happened.
Me too.
Bernie Cabo.
Yeah.
What do you got?
That's one of the best scenes I saw was Kirk Gibson.
Absolutely.
That was in Dodger Stadium.
Yes, it was. He was broken.
Broken. Pinch hit. Shows you if you throw your hands and get the right pitch and you blow it out.
Supposedly,
Against arguably one of the greatest, if not the greatest, closers of all time, Dennis Eckersley, in the outrageous Oakland A's team.
but supposedly that home run. Did you see the timestamps comparing to him and Freeman in Game 1? It was like on the same day, almost exactly the same time. Like walk-off home run.
But that was a big upset, them winning that World Series.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bash Brothers.
It's not a best moment, but Bill Buckner.
No, yeah, you're right. It wasn't the best one.
Tragic.
Elementary play.
I'll have another one.
Oh, I was like, who's in here?
Yeah.
I'm okay for right now.
You're okay, Miller?
Sure.
Sure.
But they had, but the thing about that whole play,
1986. I wasn't even a
the
thought
most
yet.
horrific thing that ever happened is that. But he should have never been in the game.
No. Dave Stapleton?
Dave Stapleton went in every single game because Buckner couldn't move, and he decided not to do it because he wanted him on wanted him on the field to celebrate. What an idiot! What an idiot! And then the sad part was the next night. That was only Game 6.
I know.
And then next night they were in charge and choked that too. But they were. That was horrible. I was a freshman in college. Never forget it.
Never forget it.
Is that 3, Coach? One more.
I got my
Nope,
third
one
one
more.
right now.
Uno mas.
Oh no, man.
Gracias. Oh, we got that over here. So yeah, the final one for me would be the final ground out against the Cardinals to break the curse to Keith Folk,
Yeah.
and you got
Keith.
Castig on the radio saying, "Can you believe it?
Can you
Can
believe it?
you believe it?" That's where he coined that one.
And remember, it was like a whole thing to figure out like where the ball was.
Yeah. But no, it was,
Totally.
I was at Mohegan Sun
Wow.
when that happened.
Yeah, nice. I was in Richie Margarini's town.
Richie Mungarini.
What a
name that is.
Holy
Grew up in
gee!
the Melrose.
Put that on a sweatshirt.
He was loaded as a kid. He
Richie
owns
Mulverini.
a car dealership up in
Sounds like a character
On
from Nicky
Route
Cass.
Are you Mulverini? Ricky sent me.
played baseball. He was a goalie. But he also
Of course he was.
was a catcher.
Of course he was.
He caught it at Merrimack College.
Imagine putting that name on the back of a jersey. Mulverini.
Margarini.
Muggin's his nickname. But he owns, Rose Wharf,
Yeah.
those condos. He owned a condo there.
Oh shit.
Oh, we're doing work in there. That's a nice spot.
Yeah, very nice.
I've never been in a unit.
That was 04. Were you living here then? Yeah, you
No,
were.
I was living in Everett.
Oh, you were? In 04?
Oh no, I was here. I stayed at his house. Mine's gonna be going back, which is I don't know why it resonates with me, but Joe Carter, Toronto,
Yeah, guess where I was?
in Toronto.
I was living in Toronto.
Yeah.
But no, I wasn't in Toronto. I was at the Big House in Michigan with a bunch of people from Boston that we all worked in Toronto together. We all went up there. And we're looking at each other going, figures, we're living in the city where the World Series was just won, and we're in freaking Michigan. The entire city of Toronto shut down. There's a main drag in Toronto called Yonge Street. Completely just a mass of hysteria of people. And I lived on Yonge Street.
Yeah.
It was just a mass of hysteria. If I was there, I mean, it would have been. It would have been like. I mean, the Michigan game was definitely an experience that I'll never have again. Like 100,000 people in one place. But to be in the middle of Yonge Street in Toronto when they win the World Series, like you know how they always show Toronto when they're playing the playoffs?
Outside. It's like
Outside
the
the
Maple Leafs.
Those
fans,
people up there
all
are
that
nuts.
stuff. Well, yeah. They got
So, I
nothing
mean,
else. They got nothing else.
I would have been
They
a
live
part of
Canada,
that. I would have
for
been in
Christ's
that.
That team was so good, but Ed Ball he ripped that down the left field
Yes.
line. That was it. That was the win it all, right? Wasn't
Yeah.
that Game 7? That was
What?
it. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Joe Carter.
I think my final one's going to be 0-2. It's going to be Giants Angels.
Ooh. Oh, the earthquake? No. Giants A's. Remember the earthquake?
No.
I do.
During the World Series?
Giants Angels. It was when Dusty Baker's kid was the bat boy. And then he like ran out early to go get the bat, and then the runner had to like cross home plate and like scoop him up with the
Oh,
plate.
I remember that.
Because there was a runner coming back behind him that was
I
the go-ahead
remember
run.
that. That's a great one, Tony.
Yeah.
That's a good memory.
That's an awesome memory.
Good one. I like it.
That's a cold trickle moment. Whatever it was.
That's it. Cold trickle.
All right, boys, we did it again.
Did
Did it
it
again.
Podcast gold. Subscribe, people.
Subscribe.
Let's go. Episode 67. Dougie, get it up.
Dougie, good luck
In the
this
books.
weekend, buddy.
Lovely Lisa, thanks for being here.
Cheers.
Call it a show.